Hallo, wie geht's, wie steht's? Hello, welcome. How are you guys? Welcome back to another Sunday Funday with Michi and friends. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and here we are. I got a few things to share with you. I have a Hobby Lobby yarn haul, not for me, but for one of my winners, Janice Urfer. She won a Hobby Lobby shopping trip, so we did that yesterday, which was so much fun. I have that to share with you guys. Then I have a little bit of Bag-A-Day crochet yarn, some sweet Canada yarn, and I got a little Barnes and Nobles. I got a few books I would like to show you guys. Let me say hi to everyone in the chat. I see Sherry Robinson, MCC Monica, Angela Mills, hello. Mrs. Pickle, hello, how are you? And there is Mimi, and then I saw over here Linda Padilla is here, Pam's Crafty Heart. My computer let me scroll a little bit up in the chat, but my iPad is not cooperating right now. So I'm looking over here. Sally Stevens is here. Sherry Robinson. There is Angela Wright. Julia Downham. She says she's a little tired. I hope you get some sleep, Julia. I hope so. You can always watch replay. Laureen Reed is here. Hello. Oh, wonderful. There is Tracy and there's Luna. You can't see her, but she is looking over the computer saying hi to you guys. Crochet Loving Leanie says, hello, Michi and everyone in chat. I'm not reading the chat as I'm watching on TV while working on my Hexie cardigan. But first, eating dinner. Enjoy dinner. I had good dinner today. I had a really good salad with some grilled chicken. There she is. Hi, Luna. High five. She wants to cuddle and she wants to play. Not right now. And then we have Samantha Stewart. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. And Renee Unraveled is here. And now she's okay. She just wants attention. She wants attention.
Well, her mother's
It's
over
okay.
here.
It's okay. All right. Maybe I can't scroll on the computer right now. Okay, I'm going to do something. I'm going to pick you up because you don't like that, do you? Nope.
Luna, come here. Luna.
Okay,
Luna,
we're
come
all
up
good.
here.
We're all good. Let me
Luna.
just bring you back closer to me.
Luna,
There we go.
get over here.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. She's very active today. So sorry about that, guys. I hope it didn't wiggle too much. Era Lover Margie, Jennifer Redgate, hello. DI Creations, how are you? Lois Deal, Jeremy Devers is here. Hello, Kim G. Dawn Aaron. What are we going to do about your package? You guys know that her package has been on the go since December the 14th. According to the manifest, it was in Sacramento again Friday. And now it shows North Carolina again. I don't know what's going on. I'm honestly thinking ever since we put that search for missing mail in that maybe it has been in North Carolina this entire time. I don't know. It's crazy with the weather, with the mail right now. Kendall's Crochet, hello. She's trying to watch and not fall asleep. And if you do fall asleep, I hope you get some good rest. Yes. Krista's Heavenly Creations, hello. Everybody's saying hi to Luna and hi to Ramona. I think they're going, I don't know, she's right there going outside, I think. No, she wasn't, was she? I was not paying attention to her. You got your paper ready for the words? Good. We have the first one coming up here shortly. Cece Angel, hello. I heard that mail in Cali was messed up due to floods they had. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about that. No, I hope everything is okay. I truly hope everything is going to be okay with that box. Mary Beth says, I'll be eating and watching for the first bit. Okay, you do that. Enjoy dinner. Enjoy. Judy Cloverflake, hello. And I want to say thanks, you guys. We did a little members Zoom meeting yesterday evening. We tried it out. It was so much fun. Thanks for those that came and were, okay with us going in and out of the Zoom. It was fun. It was really nice to hang out with you guys and just put a face to some of you that we have not seen. It was really, really good. Chu, how are you? Hello, and there's Reiki. Hello. The box wants to come back home to you, Michi. Maybe my second box will make it here. It probably will. Your second box probably will come to you before this one. I hope it's gonna make it to you. I hope. So I'm gonna try to move this down a little bit. There we go. We moved it a little, so no flood in Sacramento. It's only 30 minutes from me. I don't know what's going on. Marjorie said you had fun. Awesome. Yeah, Deborah, hey, I think I would like to do this on Saturday evenings, not so late. Like maybe even before Juan the Yarn Addict does his date night, so we can maybe go raid his date night. So I'm thinking about maybe doing it late Saturday afternoons, for an hour and a half. That's I'm thinking about that. That would be fun. The floods are in South California. Gotcha, Pammy. And Pammy, I hope you're feeling better today. Abby says, Janet Dixon says, I loved it, being able to actually interact. I know. And so you don't have to read and type. Yes, it was fun. I had fun. It was really, really good. Frankie is today, when we got home, me and Elise, we were on the go all day long. We drove to Tulsa, had a few stops there. And then when we came home, this is day 6 without her eating. She did hydrate yesterday. She hydrated yesterday. She hydrated this morning. We helped her with it. And she actually walked toward us and she talked. She actually greeted us. So we are very confused right now at the house. We were expecting her to, to pass the Rainbow Bridge, but it doesn't look like it. She's really fighting it. She's hanging on. And so we gave her a little bit of food. She ate a tiny little bit, but that was the update of her. And then I had to leave and come over here. Hello, the Yarn Journal. Hello, hello. And hello, Nessa. Hello, everyone coming in. If I don't see you the first time, keep talking. And then hopefully I see you. Hey, Chris, babies, how are you doing? Hello, hello. All right. I want to go ahead. I want to start with this package. I want to open it. This is a little package from Bag-A-Day Crochet that I would like to open. Hello, Deborah Richardson. She feels the love from you all. I hope, and maybe she's getting stronger. Maybe I don't know, but she's still, the breathing is very, very shallow. It's very labored. It is labored. I mean, she's using all of her accessory muscles. She really is. So I don't know. It's just my daughter I was in the bathroom and she goes, Mom, Frankie. And I thought, oh no, she passed. And then my daughter realized that that's probably what I was thinking. She said, no, she's talking. And I'm like, oh, because I would have had to cancel, because if that would have happened, I would have canceled in a heartbeat. But she is, yep, extra high protein, if anything. Yeah, we gave her little cut up food, her little Sheba. We put that in a bowl. She more of it, she was more licking it than she was, biting, eating. But hey, anything is good, right? Maybe she has a flu bug or something. Deborah, that's exactly, when I was sick with the flu, this is how it all started. I was sick with the flu on the couch and I was miserable. That's when I noticed her breathing. She was grunting. She was just having the hardest time getting air. And that's when I contacted the vet. And the vet said, well, she's old. She probably has accumulation of fluids. Congestive heart failure can do that. So that's how it all started. But now, all of that, and then she was vomiting, and she had the passing of some really bad bowels. And then we're like, okay, this is the normal, what's happening here. But now I'm wondering, the vomiting, maybe it was all of that gunk, all of that fluid, all of that mucus, because now she's breathing, but it's very, very shallow, and maybe she had the flu. I know they can't get the human flu, but maybe she did get something. Maybe she was just sick, and now she's getting better, but she is old. Yes, she is old. There's a food you can get. It's in a tube. Did that when my dog was sick and didn't eat. K-Craft, I'm going to check into that. I'm definitely calling the vet tomorrow morning. Definitely. Hello, Leslie's Crochet Corner. Hello, VT Redneck. I know, you guys, there's probably not a lot of people here because Jessica over at SMC, she was having a yarn sale going on. So I'm expecting maybe a few more coming in. But hey, you guys are here. I'm going to pull up the random comment picker here in a second for last week's live. I already closed it, so, but I want to open this. I want to see what's in here. Maybe get an IV for fluids. Yeah. Yes, and that's Dawn Aaron. We were talking about that yesterday in the Zoom meeting, that maybe I need to go and get that done. Because I'm definitely, we got to go to the vet. We got to go to the vet. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here is the package. It's just a tiny little package, but it's very, very pretty. And there's a little goodie bag in here. Last time I opened a goodie bag like that, I had a golden ticket, and I used the golden ticket the other day, and I'm so excited for that to come. I'm so excited. Yes, I saw something right there. I would definitely get her in, especially with the breathing, yes. But there's something, pumpkin. Angel Mills says, try some pumpkin. I may have some of that in the, yes, I saw the green, Pammy. I saw that. Ooh, she got some goodies in here. Never give up. That's gold star. Never give up is what it says. A keychain. I love keychains. What does it say? No, it says never give up. It says never give up. I like that. I like that a lot. What else do we have here? Let me look. We have a little, I don't know what this is. I don't know. Anybody know what this is? Is that a button? It's in a sealed package. What is this? Is that a spinner? Is that for yarn? I don't know. Anybody? Anybody?
You keep it in your purse and wrap it
It's,
in your
I don't know.
skirts.
I don't know. What is a spinner? It's just like a little spinner. It's not a dreidel spinner. It's not one of those. I don't know. It's something. Nope. It's top. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not big enough. It's like a fidget toy of some sort. I'm thinking so too. Some sort of fidget toy. Let me put this back in here so I don't lose any of it. And then she added some stickers. This one, your efforts matter even when it feels like they're not. Look at that. That's cute. It's a little hummingbird. Love that. And then there is this butterfly again. Oh, I love that. Oh, let's say I'll show you what's in here. Keep moving, keep growing. I like this. I like this. And there's a little axolotl on the skateboard. A little axolotl in bed. And there is a kitty. Aww. That's cute. There's a rose. And this is really pretty. Feather. Some feathers. Very pretty. But this. Some gold eye masks. And I actually just got some eye masks, but some green tea eye masks. Thank you so much. I wonder if she saw my puffy eyes. That would be hilarious. But I love it. I love these. I'm definitely gonna keep. I'm gonna use those for sure. I literally just got a box on Amazon for the green tea ones. That's hilarious. Love this. Love this. No golden ticket this time, but that's okay because I just used my golden ticket. I was so excited too when I saw that she had restocked her Etsy shop, and I linked her Etsy shop in the description box, you guys. Yes, I love the gold eye patches, but I do like the green tea ones too. I had to pick. I was like, should I get the gold ones, or should I get the green tea? So I decided to go with the green tea. Michi, is the dog sick? It's a cat. It's our little cat, Rochelle. It's our little cat, and she is really old, and she is a rescue. But we've had her for almost 4 years now, so she was thriving. She was really, really good, but she is up there in age. So let me show you this yarn. This one is called Mint Gray. It's a 60% merino, 20% yak, and 20% silk. It's a DK weight. It has 231 yards. And look at that pretty green. I love that. And this is yak silk merino. I don't think I've ever had a yak merino mix. This is really pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. And then we have the exact same merino, yak, and silk in salmon gray. Ooh, that's a pretty red. That's a very pretty red, and it feels so nice. Because I think it's a shop or golden tickets. Yes. So Nessa, I don't know if you watched it. It was not last Sunday, but the Sunday before, I believe. I opened that little goodie bag when I opened some yarn, and I found a golden ticket, and I was so happy. I was so excited. And this one is also the yak merino and silk, and this is called ochre, OCHRE, OCHRE. But ooh, look at that! It's like a mustard golden rod. Oh, it's so pretty. This is gonna make a really nice hat. This is really cute. I like this. I think out of those three, that's my favorite right there. I think the red one, I don't know. The green one, I don't know. Which one do you guys like the best? I like them all together, actually. They could make a nice project all together. I was right the first time. Ochre. No, yes, Nessa, no, it wasn't my own golden ticket. She is doing the golden ticket thing. Yes. And I was so excited about that, and I used it. I'm excited for that order to come in, but I got to use it the other day, and I was so excited. So excited. When our cats pass, they go and hide. Mine have lived 16. Hope she gets better soon. Yeah, we guess that she's between 16 and 18. Definitely up there. She was kind of hiding. She's hiding in Annalise's room, and this is normally not her area. She is normally in the living room, usually around my husband, but this she's been in Annalise's room just back there. Yeah. Hello, Amber. How are you? Your daughter-in-law had a cat that was 22. Amazing. My cat in Germany, his name was Beetlejuice. And when I moved to America, my grandma continued having him. She kept him, and she just, that was her cat. He was, I think, 21. And the only reason he passed away is because he thought he could cross the street, and he was not fast enough, and he got hit. I think he would have lived for a while. Yeah, he hardly had any teeth left, but he was still a great cat. Yeah, Janet says her sister had a 20-year-old cat. So which one do you think? Or do you think I could use them together in a project, or no?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they go together?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what chat things here. Billy Joe Murray, hello. You love them all. And they really feel very nice. Very nice. It's a nice blend. Never had merino, yak, and silk, and especially in DK weight. So that's super exciting. They look good together. That's awesome. So yeah, that was my mini Bag-A-Day crochet haul for today. But I'm excited. I hope it's going to be here next week. I'm sure it will be, because I can't wait to show you what I got with my golden ticket. Because it's nice. It's really, really nice. The green goes with my nails. It does. Yes, I got different color yesterday. All right, so this is Bag-A-Day crochet. Now, is Janice here? I'm curious. Hello, little Carrie. How are you? And hello, Jennifer. Our cat was at least 21 when suddenly vet said heart attack. Aw, just passed away. Oh, that's so sad. But you know, I'd rather it happen that way, like fast and over with, than watching her do this all week. Because it was all weekend, you know, I would sleep in that room and be close to her. And Elise was there. Yes, Janice is here. Are you ready for me to show you a little haul? Because Janice, you were not at the Zoom meeting yesterday, but the ones that were, they know there's a little surprise in this haul. So let me just get it out, you guys. So we had $50 budget. We had a $50 budget. We went through. I loved that she had a list. She had a list, and she said, "Okay, I'm looking for some cotton." She had certain colors picked out. The white was out, but we found some substitutions. Yeah, how about that, Samantha? Thank you. Let's go ahead and pull up word number 1 for tonight. I'm not quite ready for the Barnes & Noble bag, but it has to do with that. There you go. First word is buch. It's that buch, and it's book. Buch means book. That's your first word. And I'm wondering, did I time these? I did. Okay, so this is your first word, and it should disappear on its own. Yes, it's a member perk. Yes, Carrie, it's a member perk. I forgot to add it to it, but any level, Carrie, any level. Yes, I know, Sherry, but the thing is, we're doing the free Zoom because we have to do some research. Sandra helped me out with that. We're going to do some research because it's free, the Zoom meetings, for 40 minutes. And then after the 40 minutes run out, we go out and then we can go back in for another 40 minutes. That's what we did yesterday. We did it 3 times. So we were there from 7 o'clock till about 9:30-ish yesterday. So it was fun. Yeah. So we had like a first group, and then some of those did not come back, but then we had others joining in. It was fun. But I want to schedule this for Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and put a little poll up to see what times would be popular, preferred, you know, that would fit in other YouTubers' schedule, because I don't want to step on any toes. So, but it was really nice to see faces and for them to interact. And next time, bring your whips, bring your finished objects, and then we're gonna do some show and tell and stuff. So yeah. So yes, so this is a perk for all the member levels. Yes. Yes. I was too tired yesterday to join any Zooms. Yesterday or the Weavers Guild meeting. Oh, you were busy. You had a lot of stuff going on. And yes, I saw Mara. Yes, it is hard watching them. It is so hard. It's terribly hard. I do not like it at all. Awesome. Samantha says she got the word. Woohoo. Good. Ah, Carrie, look at you. Awesome. Thanks for joining. We got a new member. It was unlimited. As many, I think 100. I think it said 100. I think so. Sandra, I don't know if she is in the background lurking, or Sunita, I don't know, but I think it was 100 but it was free. And then, we went out, came back in, out, came back in. It was good. It was good. And welcome. Let me go ahead and play the little welcome video. Yeah. Oh, Mrs. Pickle became a member. Thank you so much, you guys. Awesome. Yes, 100 is usually the max, but wasn't sure if that's the same for the Beaver. Yes, I think so. I think it was. Yes. And welcome, Mrs. Pickle. I love that name. That's awesome. Yes, so we're definitely going to do a poll to see. I'm going to look at the schedule. Sandra is really good about posting the schedule, who goes live, when and where, so we can come up with a good time, because it was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Hello, Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Hello, Cynthia, Nugs, and Joy. Hello. Francis Perkins. Hello, how are you? Hello, everyone coming in. I am just about to show the Hobby Lobby subscriber win shopping haul. And this is going to go in the mail to our lovely Janice. So she was all about cotton, and she knew exactly what she wanted. She knew exactly what colors she wanted. Our Hobby Lobby, of course, it was the last day of the 30% off week. So the shelves some things were a little bare. Hello, Tina Leno. Hello again. So good to see you. Lorene, I think I said hi, but just in case. Hello. So this yarn is so lovely. This almost feels like a merino, you guys. This is so soft. This is the Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK. It's an acrylic, but it feels so nice. And this is the ox blood color. It's like a wine color. They didn't have a lot of color to pick from this, and I was a little sad about that, because if they would have had some other colors, I would have bought some for myself. This was the oxblood. They had black, they had cream, and a gray. But this, isn't it so nice, Carrie? It is so. She got 3 of those, and they have a lot of yards. They have like 478 yards in each of these. And she got the 3 they had of those. Wonderful. Really nice. Then we saw the Crafter's Secret cotton. This is the lavender. She chose the lavender. The navy. They didn't have white, so we got the ivory. I believe this is ivory. Yes, this is ivory. And each of these are the 100% cotton with 120 yards, and they are a 4-weight. They are a 4-weight. Shelly McGoy, new member. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. You made a baby sweater with that in purple, but that they don't have anymore. Oh no. Well, Janice said that they had a really pretty peacock that I would like, so I hope they bring that back. And then we have a red. She really went on after the cotton, you guys. This is the vintage green. That's a pretty green. And then we have, she wanted the yellow confetti, and I couldn't see it at first. Oh, the Yarn Journal joined. Hello, new member. Welcome. She wanted this yellow confetti. Didn't see it at first, but then they had this variegated. This one is the Desert Gold. So she chose this, and then we found the yellow, and so we got both of those. Really neat. So she said she has a new book. Was it for hand towels or for washcloths? You said it was for something like that. So she picked cotton out. The Scrubology cotton. See you at sunset. One of the really nice scrubby yarns is the Hobby Lobby Scrubology, because it's not too scratchy to work with. It's actually really nice. This one is 125 yards, also at a 4 medium. So she picked that one. And then she wanted some sugar wheel cotton. And they had 2 in the color she was wishing for on her little shopping list. It's the Neptune Haze. This feels so nice. It is 335 yards. That is some beautiful cotton. 100% cotton. Yep. This is supposed to be a 3-weight. Yeah, it's a 3-weight. That's a 3-weight, but it's so nice. This is really pretty. Look at those dishcloths. She said a little book of dishcloths. Isn't that a pretty colorway? They only had 2, so she grabbed those. I wish they had more because I'm kind of glad they didn't because I would have spent money, I'm sure. Little Bricks, hello. Yes, you changed your name, Little Lego. How are you? It's been a long time. How have you been? And Pam's Crafty Heart has been a member for 20 months, almost 2 years. Love you too. Thank you so much. So isn't that nice? This is really pretty. So those 2. And then she was like, well, I don't know how much this all is now. So I did like a little head math and we're like, yeah, we still got a little bit money because she was wondering about, let me put this all back in here, about these little boxes with these assortments of, this is also cotton, but it's the thread. And this is a whole set of the solid colors. Beautiful. How many are in here? 30. There are 30 of the number 10 crochet thread. These are 100% mercerized Egyptian cotton, and it was $18.99. So that got us a little bit over $58, but that was okay. That was like my little gift to her. She was hoping for some hand-dyed yarn, but the hand-dyed yarn is superwash merino, and she was wondering about that hand-dyed yarn for socks. So hello, Mandy Longbine. Awesome. I'm so glad you had a good time. It was really nice to see you guys. She was hoping to make socks with it. I really think that the hand-dyed yarn feels good for socks, but we had our budget met. So I was like almost at the cash register, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go back because I wanted to pick 3 colors of the I Love This Yarn, the acrylic, for my next tutorial, and I wanted my members to vote on what color they wanted me to use. I chose sage, light lavender, and a light gray. So if you haven't voted yet, there is a post. Go ahead and check that out. So I went back, and Janice, surprise, surprise, I did pick up that one hank that you said you liked. They didn't have the color you were wishing for, but you said the hibiscus palm looked really pretty. It's a 400 yard superwash merino. So I picked that up for you, and this is coming to you. And I would just give it a try to see if you can make socks with it. This is 100% superwash merino. They consider this a, what is it? A 1-weight. They consider this a 1-weight. I thought 1 was lace, but no, this is like a sock weight, fingering weight. This is a fingering weight, but it says number 1 on the back of it. Oh, that's okay, little Lego or little bricks. Awesome. So Janice, I hope you like this, and I hope you get to try to make socks with this. I'm curious because I really think it will work, even though it doesn't have any nylon in it, but I think this is a really pretty colorway. They didn't have a lot of these because, you know, the 30% off. Nylon woolbund is usually preferred. It is, Dawn Erin. That's what she was wondering. She's like, "Ooh, does it have nylon in it?" I said, "No, but it feels. Give it a try. Just give it a try. If not, make something else pretty out of it." So, surprise, you are getting that. So that was her thing, and I really liked that price. That was such a neat thing to do, to go shopping with her. And I just loved how she had a shopping list ready to go. That was awesome. I really liked that. I've made socks with 100% wool. There you go, Peregrine. Falcon says she made some before. I can still call you Little Lego. Thank you. Okay. Little Lego pricks. Yeah. Or, that's a good idea, Mimi. Mimi says, or you can run some nylon with it. That's a great idea right there. Hello, Jackie Beckler. How are you? You got lots of them when they markdowns. They were $323. Did baby cloths with them and shawls. Nice. Yeah, it's really pretty. So this was fun, Janice. This was really fun, and she's such a sweet lady. So this was really, really fun to do with you guys. Now, those that have seen the video, I did gain a subscriber. I think I'm still 19 away of my subscriber count blanket color change. We are still at the first color, which is this Heartland Yosemite. I have to add the row for today. Good night for now, Little Lego. But it is so pretty. I'm using the blanket stitch for this blanket, my subscriber count blanket. I need to do like a little updated short video showing this, I guess, because I really want to get to the next color. I need 19 more to get to the next color. But I'm glad that I have another ball of the Yosemite, just in case I have to add some more rows to it. But yes, so that's the update on that one. Let's see, Barnes and Nobles. Michi, not for long. Welcome in all subscribers and members. Yes, welcome, welcome. And let me get you guys the second word. And how fitting is this? This should have been my first. This should have been my first word, because she was right here saying hello to you all. Is eine Katze. Katze is cat. Katze is the female cat, because we do have a male, which is Kater, K-A-T-E-R, is Kater. This is the Kater, and this is the male. But Katze works for both. It works for male and female. But if we were technical, we would say, okay, Katze is a girl. But yeah, so that's your second word. Did you catch it, Samantha? Because it is timed. It's going to be on the screen. It's going to disappear by itself. So Barnes & Noble. My daughter needed to go to Barnes & Noble. She needed a book for school because she takes a college class in her, concurrent classes. She takes some college and she needed a book. So she got that. And then one of her best friends, her birthday is coming next week. So she got her a gift card for Barnes & Nobles. And I was looking around in the crafting, in the hobby section, and I found some books. I found some new books, you guys. This one piqued my interest because this is The Art of Crochet with Sock Weight Yarn. So this is a book all about the sock weight and the fingering yarns, because sometimes you have a hank like this and you're like, what am I going to do with this? Yeah, you could run another yarn with it, but this book is all about that yarn. And there are 15 stunning patterns inspired by the indie dyers and small batch skeins. This Caitlin Ostafew, I hope I'm saying that right. She's a creator of Sass and Stitch. Maybe somebody knows her, but Caitlin Osterfew is the designer behind Sass and Stitch, a crochet design business focused on beginner-friendly patterns for accessories, garments, and home goods. She lives in Mayfield, Kentucky. And she is actually quoting Tony Lipsy on the back of this. Nice. Okay. I thought this was a great book to read. So she has some cowls in here, twisted cowl right here. because that's what, sometimes you're just like, what am I going to do with this hang, especially if you just have one, There she's got some hats. Cute little baby. And if you have 2 or more skeins, there are some shirts. And there's even a cardigan in here with these little bitty squares. With the little bitty, oh, hold on a second. I got to show you this. Okay, so there she is wearing it. Okay. So let me show you. I was in Barnes & Noble's reading this, and I was like, oh, I like this. For those Advent skeins that I have, those little ones that I still have from Russ's box from 2 Christmases ago, I want to do that. I want to make those little squares. I know it's going to be a pain putting them together, but I think it's going to be so pretty. Yeah, there's a bunch of neat. I like this one. That little shrug. Beautiful book, you guys. Beautiful. This is really pretty. Little flower stitch right there. Too cute. So that was my first book. I was like, yep, I'm getting this. Or look at this. Isn't that cute? So that's The Art of Crochet with Sock Weight Yarn. So nice book. And then I saw this one. And this one just, oh my gosh. I want to make the duck so bad. Maybe it's a goose. I don't know. I have to look it up. But it's the Peter Rabbit Crochet Toys. It is adorable. It is so cute, you guys. I flipped through it and I'm like, yep, I got to get this. Do you guys know that creator that makes these little reels with the frog? What is it called? The stop motion videos with that little frog. Looks just like him. But look at her.
You need to make
Look
one
at
for
this one.
Victoria.
Isn't she just the cutest? I thought this was just so adorable. I'm going to have to figure out what yarn I'm going to use for this. But this one right here. This is adorable. Look at her.
That's it.
That is so cute. No, you got to see this one. You got to see this one. This one is what sold me, the puddle duck. Adorable.
You're gonna make that for her?
That is so cute. I can. Yes.
Well,
It's
this looks
so
like
cute,
Victoria.
isn't it? It's just adorable.
It
So
is.
this is the Peter Rabbit, and there's Mr. Todd.
Oh,
I like this little
Is that the
fox. That's the fox.
I like that one.
That is so cute. Oh my goodness! Look at Pigling. See, look at it, little piggy.
I don't know. You
It's
might
so
have to make
cute.
her all.
I think we may have to make them all because they are the rabbit. Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Nah,
That is so cute.
it is cute.
It is. This is just such an adorable book. I mean, I couldn't. I just had to. This was just so cute. So cute. So cute. And then I have the Michael. It's getting a little hot in here. Can we turn that off?
What? Yeah.
Do you have the thingy?
No, I gotta unplug it.
Thank you. She's got the fireplace going. I'm getting a little hot.
Freeze.
Just a little bit. I saw that a lot of you, and me included, we have the same goal of we want to knit a little bit more this year. So I found this book that has 400 knitting stitches in here, because I know a few knitting stitches, but maybe 5, but not 400. So when I saw that, I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this a try. There are some of them looked like crochet. I'm not kidding. Like the ladders, for example. I'm like, seriously? Yep, this is all knitting. So I am the cables in here are so pretty. I just flipped through this a little bit and I thought, you know what? I'm going to make this my goal to knit a little bit more this year. And then why not pick up this little book right here, 400 knitting stitches. Yeah, because I know, yes, Krista, I know you loom knit, and I know, but there was a few of us in the little comment sections where we did like little, you know, what we want to do, what we didn't do, what we're planning on doing, and I know knitting was on a few of you guys' list too. So even I don't know that many knit stitches, right? 400. They had another book, but it was getting a little bit too pricey. I would have loved to pick it up, but that was the most expensive book ever, and it was the Tunisian book. It was like this, but with, I think, 200 Tunisian stitches, but they wanted like almost $35 for that book, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not happening. Not going to do that. So knitting it was. Tunisian has to wait until next time. No knitting for you, Elizabeth, Mama Riz? No? Yeah, I want to do more knitting, but so these, I'm excited about this one, the sock weight yarn book. Super excited about this. I'm so excited about this Peter Rabbit crochet toys. This kind of reminded me of Elise Rose. I kind of see her kind of like, I'm surprised it's not her book, you know. So I did see Mikey's book from Crochet Crowd. He had a book there that was at Barnes and Nobles. The Brochet guy, he had a book there at Barnes and Nobles. But, you know, these were the 3 books. I said 1, 2, 3. That's it. No more than that. So then Elise picked up 2 books. I got these 3, and then we got a gift card. That was it. That was our Barnes and Nobles. But boy, we were in there for a long time. They even have vinyl records at Barnes and Nobles. I had no idea. I did not know that they had vinyl records there. So we spent quite some time in that shop today. I need another me to do all the things I want to do right, or don't sleep. Exactly. The hedgehog is Mrs. Tiddlewings. Yes, Julia, and I like that one. Bella Coco has a new book also. Oh my gosh. I do have the Crochet Library, about 200 stitches. I have that. I believe that's the one where I found my mom's close stitch. I think it's page or stitch 77, and it's the pineapple cluster. I think that's the book, the Crochet Library book. I think so. Back to spinning, says Dawn Aaron. Well, I want to go ahead and give away my 5 memberships that I still have to gift. So I'm going to do that right now, if the computer lets me. There we go. It's popping up. Here we go. I have no control over who gets them. This is picked randomly by YouTube. So I'm going to send them now. Rochelle says good night. Good night, Rochelle. Thanks so much for coming in. Kim Z77C, Mama Swift, Rachel King, welcome back. Magic Frog Crochet Mirabelle, welcome. And Gulf Coast Granny received the memberships. Awesome. Welcome. Yes, Barnes and Nobles is a nice store, but it can get a little expensive. But if you set yourself a budget, that helps. Mama Riz says, is sock weight fingering 1 or 2 sport? Sock weight it's sock and then fingering. So it's a little thinner than the fingering. I would say it's probably between 1 and 2. Yeah, one probably. And then fingering is 2. What is lace weight? I always thought lace is 0. That's right. So we got sock weight 2, lace 0, sock weight 1, fingering 2, DK 3. That's it. I think that's the correct order. But don't, correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that's Megan Lapp's patterns. Yes, Peregrine Falcon, they had a lot of her books, but I have those. Yeah, we were going through them, and Elise was like, oh, look at this. I said, I got that one. And she said, oh, look at that. I said, I got that one. So there were a lot of books I already had. Now, there were some other books. No, Mandy, I'm at Ramona's house. It's just better internet. Yes. Sport number 2, DK. So is fingering 1 then, Sherry? I thought that sport was thinner than fingering. Let's look this up. All right, here we go. We have, yeah, you're right. Fingering is number one. So we got lace or cobweb. That's funny. I've never heard them say that. Cobweb is 0. Fingering is sock. Okay, now they're putting fingering and sock and baby weight in the same category as number 1. Sport and baby is number 2, and then DK. Okay, so, well, I'm going to read this book. I'm going to read a little bit about it because I thought that fingering and sock is pretty, fingering is thinner than sport. Sport is, okay, gotcha. Thank you so much, Cindy Lou. Thank you. That's right. So now UK has a little bit, they go by the plies. UK 2-ply is lace, 4-ply is fingering, double knit is DK. So apparently the UK doesn't have a sport. Julia, are you still awake? You're knitting a sweater in fingering on a 3mm needle. Renee. Okay, and then fingering is thinner than sport. Sport is number 2. I'll have to see. Do you know how many reps per inch by any chance? Because that's how I usually go with the wraps per inch on those. Yeah. Krista, she says, Liebe, if you're meaning to drop your channel, type Kanal. Kanal. I know it used to be Liebe, but I had changed that to channel, to Kanal. Thanks, now I understand. I have lots of size 1 fingering Jovi yarn I need to use. All right. Abby Janet Dixon says 14. Julia says, give me a minute. I'm surprised us Canadians didn't mix it up together and add a French weight. Who knows? There may be something out there like that. That's hilarious, though. Australia is a 2-ply is lace, 4-ply fingering, 8-ply is DK or light worsted, and then a 12 to 14-ply is Aran worsted. So in the UK, the Aran is worsted, and then chunky is bulky. So I guess Australia doesn't have a bulky listed on here. But then again, this was Google. And I don't know if AI, yeah, there's probably AI involved in this too. I have a package from Premier right over here. I believe this is, it's not chenille. I think this is the new colors of that one yarn that I wanted but didn't get when it first came out. But then when it was restocked, I had the chance to get. Yes, it is. So this is that, the Color Fusion DK. The Color Fusion DK, and this is the color Vintage. I got some Vintage. Hold on. I wanted the other one. Copy. All the way in the bottom. There it is. Ooh, I'm excited. This is it. This is it. This is the one I wanted. It's called Jewels. Jewels. And there's 3 in a pack if you guys are interested. Samantha, word number 2 was cat. It was cat. Katze. Do is 11. Sport is 12 wrap per inch, or 11. 11 or 12. Gotcha. Look at this. It's so pretty, you guys. So this is a DK. This is the Color Fusion. And this was one of their new, ooh, look at my nails. This was one of their new yarn, the new colorways. So pretty. So pretty. 325 yards, 100% acrylic. It's not as soft as I remember it. It's a little rougher. It's nice, but I had softer. It's 3, I have to work it up and see how it feels. It's a light 3. They do recommend a 4mm crochet hook for their 4x4 gauge square 4mm crochet hook or 3.75mm knitting needles. So I'm curious about the other colors here. I'm going to have to open that, but this is the color I wanted, and then it was all sold out. I set my email to notify me when it was back in stock, and they did, and then I was able to get some of it. Yay. So I have 3 in this pack. I have 9, and I think this is going to make something really pretty because there's 325. So we got 975, 1950, 1950. So that should be enough for a really nice cardigan, sweater, top like that. The second color I really liked was, see, this one feels squishier. That's interesting. The Morning Coffee. Morning, yeah, that does feel softer. What is going on? Huh, okay. This is way softer. This is the Morning Coffee. This is what it looks like knitted up. Isn't that? I am so sorry about the ads, Kim. I have no control. I put it on the lowest recommended. No, not even the recommended. I put it on the lowest one. Look at this. This is pretty. It has some black in here. A light gold, or yeah, it's like a mustard, but very light. This is like a muted earth tones right there. Grays, a cream color, a light gray, very pretty. But this one is very, this is so much softer than the jewel one. Maybe this is just very tightly wound up. Let me get a different one out. No, so it feels a little rougher. This feels a little rougher, this color right there. This one, much softer. It's interesting. Shalom, Lacy Lavender. Hello, hello. Different colors feel rougher or softer. I know, right? This, I'm a little surprised. This feels good. And then, of course, a classic. It's just one of my favorite colors of this yarn is that the vintage. It's just pretty. It just has really pretty red, beautiful teal in here, green, yellow, gray. It's just pretty. This is what it works up looking like. Has anybody tried this yarn by any chance on their Addy, on their knitting machines? Because I would like to try that, but this is the vintage, and I have 6 of each of those. So pretty. I do like this, though. I really love that colorway. That is so pretty with the purple, the lavender. And there's like a little bit of a mauve. Yeah, that's like a little bit of a rose, vintage rose, little wine color right here. So pretty. Love it. I really like this. This was the new one in this color fusion. That was one of the newer colorways. And yeah, if you ever wonder about some, if they're out, you leave them your email and they will notify you when it's back in stock. They will let you know. Okay, and then I have just a few little, purchases from Mercari or eBay, which is just the yarn that I already showed before. It's those Hirschner's wheels. Because I want to get enough. Now this is a color I did not have in my stash. This is the color Foliage. So this is again Hirschner's wheels. Okay, they are. Let me see here. This is a blend. It has 70% acrylic and 30% wool. It's a 3. It's a DK weight, but these are so pretty. I wish I had more of those of this colorway. But this is really, ooh, you just got a 15% coupon from Mercari, Renee. Nice. That may save you some of the shipping costs on some of the stuff. That's cool. I really like this. So this is called foliage. And of the Hirschner's wheels. I wish they didn't get rid of these. These are so nice to work with. Let's see what we got. This one, I believe, was another one of those wheels, but the Nirvana. Oh no, 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 no. Look at this. Looky, looky. I don't know if Tank is here. Did she? I use 2-weight and up on my Addy. Takes some and spits out others. Interesting. Yeah, I tried the Super Saver on there once on my Addy and it did not do good. Michi, I'm addicted to Mercari now. You are such an influencer. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but I'm excited too because you can get some really good deals on Mercari, especially if you put it in the shop. If you put more from a shop in there and do bundle offers, you can get some good deals. Okay, so I got a little note on this pack. It says, Michaela, thank you for your purchase. Enjoy the yarn. Little treasure, Amy. So this was from Amy. So sweet, little Snoopy. And guess what I found? I found some butterfly yarn. Some Premier Anti-Pilling Butterfly. Oh, it's so soft. It's just this I remembered. This is the colorway Summer. And this is 100% anti-pilling acrylic. This is Summer. So pretty. Look at the orange and the little turquoise green. So pretty. And hey, Tank. Look at that. I saw those. I was like, ooh, I got to grab those. So this is a light 3-weight. 100% acrylic, machine wash warm, tumble dry low, and it is 546 yards or 500 meters, 200 gram cakes. And I got those too. Yay. I was excited. I paid like $11, I think, and that was a good deal. And I'm glad it arrived because it was out there for a while. Now this one, I think, are the Nirvanas. And that's a good box. I can use this. I can use this for Ivy B's bag, I think. Aha, perfect. Thank you so much and enjoy your beautiful yarn. Best, Virginia. Thank you, Virginia. Yep, these are the Hirschner's wheels. And I showed this colorway before. This is the Nirvana colorway. It's so fun. It's so spring. This is perfect. Addy works well with all yarns. It's all about the tension and speed. Sally, I bet you're right. I just need to get it out, dust it off, and just get after it and try it out. You use Red Heart Super Saver in my Addy all the time. When I did it, it dropped a bunch of stitches toward the end of my beanie, which, I mean, I think practice makes perfect. That butterfly yarn is nice, Cynthia. It is. I was so excited. When I saw that, I was like, I got to grab it. I got to grab it. And same with the wheels. Whenever I see Hirschner's wheels, got to grab them because I really like them. I usually run 2 together for the mood snoods. I really like this yarn for that. I really do. It's just, yeah, I just got to play with it. You're right. I just got to play and practice with that. Yeah, with the Addy. So those were that. But I really like this one. This is so pretty. So this is foliage and this is Nirvana. And then there's another one that's really pretty that I used, but like it's hard to come by these wheels. The Nirvana seems to be the one that I see the most, but then again, there are some people out there, they charge way too much for those. Sherry, best yarns on the Centro is Lion Brand Pound of Love. Mandala and Big Twist Value. Interesting. That's interesting. Let me give you guys the third word for today. Decke. I'm sure you remember that. I think I showed that word before. It's blanket. That's your third word. So you have book, cat, and blanket so far. And it should go away by itself here in a few seconds. So, hello everyone. Forgive me for not saying hi. It's okay. Your bones are aching. It's hard to type. And I'm sure the weather, I don't know how the weather is now for you with the weather change, temperature change can play with that. Drop stitches are direction, tension, and speed. I also use waste yarn. I have a tutorial on my channel. I have to check that out, Nissa. I have watched Alt Knots. She uses waste yarn as well. She uses waste yarn at the beginning and at the end that one time. So I need to check that out. I need to watch more of those videos. This box, I also listed her in the description box. This is Sweet Yarn Canada. Sweet Yarn Canada was introduced to me by the loving Dawn Aaron. Last time I just got one little cake, but then I saw these and they are so pretty. And what is this? I see a little something in here. It's a bag. Ooh, and some goodies. She added some goodies. Oh, what are those? What are those? You remember that? What are those? What is this? Oh, it's a button. Oh, that's pretty. It feels nice too. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a button. There's like a little loop on the back. That's really pretty. Ooh, I got an idea. I saw a top. We were walking through the mall and we walked through a shop and there was a green cardigan. It was more like a shrug. It was more like a shrug, but it was with a 3/4 sleeve and it was dark green and they had it pinned closed with a button. And it just, that's what reminds me of that. I may just have to use that. And there's another button. Oh, I like this. This is really pretty. They're almost like vintage buttons. Oh, and look at this one. This one looks like our crocheting sailor. Look at that. That's cute. Love it. And there's a little heart. Also a button. It's adorable. Thank you so much. And then some stickers. She added some stickers in here. Lady, little blonde on a chair, and then some flowers. Aw. Beautiful. Little stickers. They kind of look vintage. Those are really nice. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. Adorable. Thank you so very much. Like a little, I like those buttons. Those are too cute, but that would be really neat to use that closure. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Or on hats, like little newsboy hats, or with the little, a hat with the little flap up. Bag a Day Crochet comes to mind. And then put like a little button on the side. Cute. And she put a little project bag in here. Brittany's Fiber, gift from nature. Little project bag. Thank you so very much. Thank you. That was nice. Okay, here we go. So this is bamboo, guys. This is bamboo. So yeah, so far, book, cat, and blanket. And then when I show the fourth word, there will be no more sharing, please. Here we, oh, they're just so squishy, just getting them out of, you love adding buttons on hats, right? That's a good idea, right? Yeah. Oh, so squishy, you guys. Made in Canada, it says. Sorry about the crinkles, but I got to get this out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Oh, Look at the
I
sparkle.
can't see. Turn around.
Look at the sparkle.
Oh,
Can you see that?
you can see it on the
That is
outside.
so pretty. Look at the sparkle. And it feels so soft, you guys. It feels so soft, and I like this. She always connects the middle. See, it's connected in the middle, from the middle and from the outside. She connects both. So, and it's, oh my gosh, it's so squishy. Oh, it's so soft. It is stunning. Can you see that beautiful bluish gray? And then there's some peach color in here. And there's like this little bit of, oh my gosh. It is beautiful, you guys. And the yellow, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now the details on the yarn, it is bamboo. Now I can tell you it's a 4-ply, I believe. So, or 6, let me see, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 plies. Hold on, I'm gonna get the detail here. 4, 6, 8. I'm pretty, yeah, it's 8-ply. So that is fingering, correct? Didn't we just talk about this? I believe it's about
Sorta.
it's an 8-ply, so it's pretty much like Rita's, not Rita, but Rena's. I ordered this from Sweet Canada Yarn, or Sweet Yarn Canada. Sorry, Sweet Yarn Canada on Etsy. The link is in the description box. This is gorgeous. Sally Stevens. Is this the one? Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I ordered it from Sweet Yarn Canada on Etsy. It's in the description box. Just gorgeous. Beautiful. And they're so squishy. So squishy. And yes, it's bamboo. And the shipping is ridiculously cheap, you guys. It's really cheap. Oh.
I thought you said bamboo was expensive.
No, I don't know how she does it, but they're coming from New York. So I don't know if she drives over the border, sends them through, but this box comes from New York, but it's all made in Canada. So I don't know how the logistics are working. I don't know. I just know shipping is like $5. Not kidding. This is pretty. Okay, let me show you the little yarn guide. It's a little music note. Nice, but look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, it has like a very, very light center. Very light center. It does have some pink, but it's pretty with the purple going into the dark blue, and then there's a little lighter on the outside. That is very nice. Very nice. Ooh, nice, Jennifer. I will do that. I love watching Change's channel too. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's so squishy. Oh my gosh. Now, the yardage on these are 2,200 yards. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that. Let me just pull this up. I can just pull this up right here and tell you exactly. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is 2,200 yards. There we go. Yeah, 2,200 yards. Let me get out of this. Ta-da-ta. There we go. So this is 2,200 yards. She doesn't have any names or any colorways with these. They're just handmade, gradient, 2,200 yards. Let me go back. It comes from Ottawa, Canada. And this one is, how much was this one? Is there no, oh, there's none available anymore in this yarn color? Let me see. I guess this one is not This one was $29.70. This one. They're pretty much all $29. Yep, they were all $29.70. But now I'm looking. The yellow on the outside, it looks a little different than, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all, but, oh, because it's yellow on the outside. So she had these in the reverse as well, where it would start with the dark and in the inside it had yellow. That's why it looks a little different. But I got the yellow on the outside. Okay, that explains that. So yeah, so they're $29 for 2,200 yards though, you guys. And like I said, shipping is, and that's, yeah, the yellow one that I showed you guys, it's sold out, sorry. That one is sold out, but she has other beautiful colors. Yeah, let me see. Okay, this one. Oh, I think Pammy is gonna like this one. I think Pammy is gonna like this one. So this one has a little yarn guide rose. And look at this. Look at the green, you guys. Look at that beautiful green. It is Sweet Yarn Canada. Nessa, sweet. Yes, they're all fingering weight. They're all 8 plies. But you can run them from the inside and outside together, and I have done that before to get it a little thicker. I've made a shawl like that before. I ran both sides together, and you can do that because you have 2,200 yards. So even if you run them together, you're still going to have enough for a beautiful shawl. This is gorgeous. And yes, it does match my nails. I promise I am not planning this. This just always happens that my nails match the yarn. I promise. I was actually thinking about purple yesterday and I thought, no, I'm going to go with this color. It's so pretty. I love that. That's gorgeous. That is beautiful. That's very, very pretty. I don't even mind the little pink in there. It just goes so well with it. And inside is a little bit of yellow. Let me get that out a little bit. A little yellowish green, like a mint almost. But it's more of a washed out green, like a light green. That's so pretty. No, I don't need more enabling. I'm good. Because I got a box coming. I hope it's going to come here soon from Vola Amore. But this is, I just saw this and I just thought this looks so pretty, that green. So, so pretty. Even with that little pink. And then there's one more. That's it, promise. And they're all 2,200 yards. This one. Oh my. Okay, this one has a little owl. This has a little bitty owl right there. Little yarn guide. But look at this. This is kind of like a variegated.
I like that.
That is really pretty. So it have like a little blue, green, yellow, peach, tiny little pink. And then there's a little cream inside. But isn't this pretty?
I like the first one better.
Ooh, I like this. Yeah, my favorite I think has to be that yellow. But this,
Is that bamboo
I have
too?
some ideas. Huh?
Is it bamboo?
Yes, they're all bamboo. Very nice and soft. Squishy. Super, super nice. Super nice, yes. But I think this one, maybe we should do this as a replay prize. How about that? Because we have to pick a replay winner for last week.
You're going to give that away.
I think I'm going to give this one away. I think so. Yep. I think I'm going to be, I don't know. I just think somebody needs this in their life.
You let them know I'm watching
Yeah.
football and being quiet.
Are you watching football?
Yep.
Oh.
It's the playoffs.
Oh. Isn't that pretty? You love that one? I think we should do this. I think we should
Yeah, don't the
Give
first
that one. Give that. No, the first one is
Mine.
it's mine. I think this one I'm gonna put away for the replay. Yeah, for the replay. I'm gonna put this away. This one is gonna go into the replay. Of all of those, even though I love the green, I have to say that that yellow, and I'm so glad now that I see what the yellow inside and dark outside looks like. I'm so glad she was out of that and I got this one instead, because I really, really, truly, I love this one.
What are you gonna make?
I don't, probably a shawl or a wrap. I think I'm going to look at this, the book that I bought, and I'm going to use
Do something
that
with me.
wrap that went around the shoulders.
No.
I think that's really cute. I like this one. That's really pretty. So keep your eyes. She has several that are close to this colorway in her shop right now. There are some that are similar to this, but this exact one is not in her shop at this moment. Ah, but she has really pretty ones. This one is really pretty too. Let me see. I could. This one is the one I got. This one is the one I got. That one I bought just to try her out. Oh, she's also on Facebook. Awesome. Yeah, this is my favorite. You know, even just this part right here, this beautiful blue with the sparkle and the pink, even without the yellow, that would be a really pretty cake. Just this part. There, this part with the pink or the light peach color, that would be nice. But it works. It works. It's beautiful. I like it.
You make something
I like
never made before.
Yep. That's hard because I pretty much made
Got a new
everything
book.
in the world.
You made everything that good.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that and see, because this gotta be something really nice. And yeah, this green, wow.
I love that one.
It is so soft, you guys. It is so soft. Oh, look at that
Those are
green.
my
It's
colors.
stunning. Stunning. Very, very pretty. John Aaron says, put that in my box.
That's taken in my house, so I'll
Yeah.
hide it.
No, but then this one is really pretty. I like this one too.
That's
No, it's like a blue. It's a blue. It's like a navy, purple, pink, and then
There's
like a
teal.
yellowish. No, it's not. There's no teal. It's more of a blues, navy color, and then kind of a turquoise mix with the blue. Very beautiful. 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 Gorgeous. I should have made a goal today. I should have made a goal for like some of this, but that's okay. We're gonna do this one as a replay prize right there. Let me get out of this. We do need to pick a winner for last week's replay. I think I'm gonna keep some of this bubble wrap for some of the shipping that needs to be packed up here in a little bit. Oh, she still has the green and pink one. Ooh, Pammy. You guys are searching. You guys are shopping. You know Brittany, Tina? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and that little bag. So cute. So cute. Thank you so much. And I really like those buttons. I think I want to make a hat, and I want to use especially this one, that little vintage looking one, this one right here. That would be so neat on a hat. I'm gonna have to Bag-O-Day crochet hats. I have one in mind. It's one of those little almost kind of fedora kind, but then one side is flipped up. That would look really good. This button with it. I'm gonna put that back in its box right here. Nice. Aw, Sally, thank you so much. You were at her place last summer, Tina. Aw, thank you so much, Sally. Loved all the yarn. I know, wasn't it so pretty? You can never remember if I remembered to enter the replays. Yeah, that's one thing I sometimes forget to do is forget to comment on other channels. The other day I did not comment on purpose because it was a giveaway and I really don't need to enter any giveaways. But Maureen, she had a giveaway. She already picked the winner. She's also taking the winner shopping. So I love that. That is such a great prize and I really want to do that again. So you missed last week's. Oh no, Mimi, because I already closed it because I'm going to share screen here in a second and we're going to pick a winner. Yep, I have one in my card, but she only has the light to dark, but that's fine. So it's the opposite. Yeah, but yeah, that is okay. Yes, Froggy did win that giveaway, Sherry. Her bestie won. And so isn't that awesome? So she gets to go shopping with her. Oh, no, Nessa, you did. I'm sorry. So yeah, let me go ahead and get in here. I need to go to StreamYard. I need to go in here in order for me to be able to share screen. So let me close this up so we don't hear any noise. I don't want to hear any echo. I hope we don't hear echo. Okay, I'm in here, so now I can share screen. And she was like, whoops, Nessa. She's like, whoops. Okay, share screen. Here's the YouTube random comment picker for last week. Well, heck, I'm going to try and enter this one. Been saying the word, so when number 3 comes up, I'm ready. Well, number 3 has already come up. We have book, cat, and blanket. Those are the first 3 words. And I'm going to drop number 4 here in just a second. So those were your 3 words so far. We're going to have 5. Yes. So anybody that does not know, that may be new, I am dropping 5 German words with the English for you guys to use in the comment section after the live. You just make a little sentence, make a little paragraph, just put those words in there randomly. Don't make it too obvious for others, you know, they need to watch it. And then next Sunday we'll do this. I figured this is a better way for me to pick the winners. That way it's done and then I can just ship it out. This time I had 1 prize left on the wheel, and that was the $25 gift card to Premiere. So I thought we're going to go ahead and do that. That's the last one on there. So I thought that's what we're going to give away. So we're going to go ahead, pick a winner from our first Sunday Funday for 2026. The words, let me pick them, let me pull them up. Let's see here. The words were thanks, celebrate, new year, pattern, and determined. Those were the words. I am sorry if you missed it. Yes. Yeah, so fingers crossed. So we have 77 comments, but I think it counts my responses. So I think there were only like maybe 30 some comments, because I think it counts my replies to this. So here we go. This is for the Premiere gift card, the $25 Premiere. And I'm just going to pick it random. Ready? As soon as that little shark fin goes across, we're going to have a winner. Here we go. Good luck. Viel Glück. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, Julia. I hope you get some really good sleep. Let's pick a winner. There goes the little shark fin. MZZ Monica. There she is. I just want to give thanks for seeing another new year. I am determined to try a new pattern and actually finish without giving up before it's done. I'll have to celebrate with a glass of wine once it's done. Congratulations, Monica. I hope you're still in the chat. I hope you're still here. I know you were. But even if you are, yeah, since these are the replay giveaways, I am being lenient because you may not be here right now. But I thought I saw you though. I thought, there she is. She's here. She's here. But even if the winner wasn't, since these are the random comment picker ones and not the wheels per se, because for the wheels, I need you to be here. But for these, the winner would have 48 hours to contact me. But she's here, and I'm sure she's going to go to her email right now to send me an email. Let me get you that little email banner going across the screen right there. Please email me, and then I will send you this gift card to Premiere. Congratulations. All right, so let me stop sharing this screen. There we go. And so here we go. I lost, I have to remake a lot of wheels. And there was one wheel that I lost. I don't know what happened. I think it was my update on my Mac. I found some, but because I tried to save it to the cloud and I tried to save it to the hard drive, but I found the November wheel. I lost the December wheel, so I have to redo that. And then I lost my soap sack wheel. So if you, like, bunch of you, Deborah Richardson, Pam's Crafty Heart, Mara, Jen Reeves, there were so many of you, soap sacks. If you send me soap sacks, if you would please send me an email in the subject line, soap sacks. That way I can recreate this wheel, because I do want to give you guys, I want to make a little wheel for the soap sack donations. So if you send me soap sacks, please send me an email. So that way I have my notes and I scribbled some down, but I have to remake that wheel. So if you will do that, I would greatly appreciate that, to all of my soap sack donors. Yeah, there were a bunch. There were a bunch of you guys. But I lost that wheel. Technology. Now I'm saving it in both places. I'm saving it to the hard drive and to the cloud, just in case I lose them again. Okay, here we go. Let me get out of this and back to you guys. Nope, that's the wrong one. Is this it? I want to be able to get back to the chat. Yes, this is it. Okay. I need some water. Hello, Diana D. Hello, Oodles and Caboodles. I did last year. Are these the new ones? No. You're one of them. All those soap sacks that we did last year. Yes, the ones that you sent to me. Please email me so I can get that. I wanna do a little special giveaway for those.
That looks so gross.
Yes. All right. Everybody says hi. Hello. Congratulations, Monica. Awesome. And let me get you word number 4. Hope. Hoffnung. Hoffnung. Hoffnung is hope. And coming home today and seeing, oops, that was too quick. Let me put it back up there. When I came home today and Frankie was talking to us, it gave us hope. It really did. We looked at each other and we're like, what is going on? Was she just really, really sick and is now getting better? Or is this just like when you have a loved one? Because I remember this very vivid when my mom was dying. She had really bad days, and she had this one day where she was so lucid and she wanted to take a shower and she wanted to go get ready. She wanted to eat. And we were like, oh my gosh, such a good day. And then the next day it was not so great. So no repeating words now. Yes, that's right, Samantha. Just rewind, replay, and find the words. So she kind of gave us some hope today, Miss Frankie, our little cat. So that's how that word came up. Hoffnung. That's your word number 4. Now, Mara, are you still here? Are you going live tonight, or is this still a day you're taking off to spend with your friends? I wasn't sure. I am stopping at 9 o'clock though, because I want to get the labels out for all of the winnings that I'm going to email you guys. I was going to do all that today. That's the same it was with my grandpa. Was it, Vicky? It's like we had like this really great day where I was like, oh my gosh, she was like totally with it. She had to go and, you know, shower and this and that. And then the next day it was, you are going live. Okay, good. So we are going to rate Mara then. Awesome. We all need hope. We really do. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world right now that we all need some hope and faith. Yes. Is it common, Rachel? Right before they pass?
Yep.
So I was like, me and Annalise, and I can just tell on Annalise especially, she was so excited that Frankie was talking. She was meowing. She was reacting to her name. And then she actually wanted to eat something. So it gave Annalise a lot of hope today. And I am so sorry. I got red cheeks and a little sweating going. It's a little warm in here. Ramona is over there cold. She's under the covers. She's all covered up all the way up to her chin, and I'm over here fanning myself. I've heard that referred to as moment of lucid. Oh,
My mother was.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hmm.
She did the
Oh,
same thing.
well, we cuddled with her a lot before I came over here. So when I go home, I'm gonna go and cuddle with her again before bedtime. Yes, we do. We all do need a lot of hope. Yes, we sure do. Well, this was nice. So this is definitely gonna go to the replay. I'm gonna see if I have a nice size box for Janice's Hobby Lobby haul. I'm gonna have to do my row for my subscriber count blanket. Fingers crossed we're gonna get there soon with the color change. And then yes, the little butterfly yarn going in the stash. Probably gonna go in giveaways and stuff, maybe mystery boxes, but I just had to grab those when I saw them for sale. Yes, and I like this. I like the morning coffee. What did you guys think about this? I didn't see the chat when I was showing this, but what did you think about this one? This is so pretty. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you. I called it the last hurrah. Oh, it's so. I hate that. I'm kind of hoping she was just having an illness. Maybe she was just really sick. Maybe she had the cat flu. Is there such a thing? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sad. Oh, Wendy, thank you so very much for the super chat. Thank you so very much. And Pammy Yolo, thank you. Prayers for you, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pammy. I appreciate that. Your birthday butterfly. I know you like that yarn. I know you do. It is a very nice yarn. The butterfly is very nice. This reminds me of the Hobie. Wasn't it also butterfly called? And now it's, what is it now? It used to be butterfly, but now it's something else. But this is very nice. And I like it because it's 100% acrylic. It's no blend or anything. It's just 100%. But yeah, I like this. This colorway, it's really pretty. This is kind of unisex. You know, it could be for a man and for a woman. Make something with this. But the vintage, I think I want to make my son something with the vintage. I really do. I think I'm going to make him something with this.
Is he on your?
Isn't that pretty? Yeah, he's subscribed. He is subscribed. He may be watching. Hello, Sunbird. That's it. Hello, Derek. I've seen a lucid moment with pets, but in my experience, I didn't have that with my Sophie. Aww. Oh, I hope that's not what it was. I know she's old, and we were really prepared for this. But then when we came home from work, I mean from our shopping day today, and then she was talking to us, we're like, oh my gosh, maybe she was just really sick. But yeah, this is rough, and I'm a little sad about this. I was really excited about this yarn colorway, but it feels rough. I'm sad. Lot number 1201. 1201. They're all the same lot numbers. This feels squishy. Hold on. Let me get this one out. This does feel different. What the heck? This, but then look, this is loose. Is this maybe why? Look how tight this is, and this is loose, but this is softer.
It's thicker.
I'm not kidding. I'm throwing this to you. I want you to feel this.
Hey, I couldn't wear this.
Doesn't it feel different?
Dude, but I could wear this.
How bizarre.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, this pack is super soft. This pack is soft, and this pack is rough.
Really is.
That is weird. Ramona is feeling it right now.
This feels
when I
like
work with
wool.
it, maybe it might not feel rough.
This feels like wool.
Maybe it's because it's so tight, wound up really tight, and the other one is loose. I don't know. It's weird. Because these feel soft.
I know. You want the soft one back?
No, just throw them.
Yeah.
Can you throw? Yay!
Yes.
Good. Come on.
Football soft?
Football soft. Here we go. Woo! Did you see it flying by? That was funny. They are the same lot. Yeah, they are the same
It
lot.
does feel
But I'm
different.
wondering if this, because you see how tight this is wound up and this is a little bit more loose. Yeah, we're playing football in here.
I'm watching it. Being a good girl.
Yeah, this is, maybe it's just this one. Maybe it's
Well,
just-
is the other in the
they
package?
feel soft.
No. Are they all in the one package or was there 3 per
Uh,
package?
no, these are the 3 that are a little bit more rough. Yeah, that's odd. I'll work these other ones up first, and I'll keep this for last. Yeah. Samantha says hi, Ramona.
Hi.
Yeah, couch football. That's it. We're playing couch football. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work up the soft ones first, and keep the rough one for the end. But yeah, seriously, it's really odd. These are, we're not hurting the yarn. We were really soft. We were really gentle with it. We were gentle. I was. I squeezed it a little bit, but I was gentle. But
No,
yeah,
it is. You can tell
It's
the
odd.
difference.
it feels odd. That one skein is just a little rough. But these are
And I
good.
don't even
Weird.
crochet, and I can tell. the
You can
difference.
tell the difference. Yeah, and they're acrylic. They're not wool. They're
That
not
one
wool.
felt like
They're
wool.
100%. They're 100% acrylic, right? Yes.
I know, but the other one felt like wool.
It did. It was rough. Maybe it's the end of the yarn lot or the beginning. Perhaps,
Well,
Francis, that's a good idea. That could be. That could be an
Well,
explanation.
if I start
for it.
breaking out, you know it's wool.
No. Yeah, and all the others are soft. It's just that one, and maybe it's because it's like super tight. I mean, like super tight wound up, possible. But all the others feel nice. It's a nice yarn. I like it. I've worked with it before. I don't know. Yeah, you didn't hit the camera. No, we didn't. Michi cats can get the flu, and rare occasions get the human flu. What if I gave her the flu? What if it was my fault?
Well, you give everybody the flu. You work in a clinic.
I
for
know,
God's
but
sake.
But no, but it's like so not heard of that you can
Well, you
give
didn't give it to
your
me.
pets. Yeah, well, I didn't see you. When
Yes,
I
you
was sick.
did.
No, it was Christmas. We didn't see each other
Oh.
Christmas. We didn't see each other Christmas. I was on the couch at home.
Well, we'll see.
I need to go
Lady
clean
gave
up
it
the
to me.
kitchen now, but I don't want to get up. LOL.
Stay
Vicky
right where
Oodles.
you're at.
My favorite crochet project, Samantha. Ooh. I love working up beanies, but I also love making wearables, and I love blankets. So it's really a toss-up between those 3.
I need 3 beans.
Yes, Krista, you did. You did miss the 4th word. Just rewind a little bit. Michi, our Piper actually got COVID in 2020. It was bad. Oh no. Actually, ferrets can catch dog, cat, and human diseases like colds. You have to be very careful with them. Does she have a wet nose? No, I don't know. Well,
Does it look shiny?
well, when I pet her earlier and I helped her with the water,
Was it cold?
I don't remember. I honestly can't answer that. I can't answer
Was
that.
her nose cold or warm?
Oh wow, I didn't know a dog could get COVID. Now I did hear that. I did when COVID was when we were in lockdown. I did hear that animals can get it. Yes. Blankets seem to take forever for me. No, it just depends what yarn you use. If you use a big, a fat, like a chunky, like a 6-weight, like the anniversary cakes, I can 8 hours and I can make you a blanket with that. But the blanket I'm working on right now with my blanket pattern, that we still need to find a name for that blanket. I still am thinking about the name for that. That is a 4-weight, and yeah, that takes a little longer. Yes, it takes a little longer. The emergency vet told me it was rare, but not impossible for our pets to get a virus from us. She said, follow the same guidelines, hand washing. And yeah, I was cuddling. They came to me. They knew I was not feeling well, and then they just lay with me. They just cuddled with me. So, but yes, I was afraid of that maybe I didn't get her sick. Gosh. Because, yeah, it's been 6 days now, and now she's talking again and actually drinking more and eating a little bit. So maybe we can have a little hope. You know, I know I was bad. If I gave her that makes me feel bad. That makes me feel bad if I made her sick. That would, yeah. Nessa, yes, I spent 6 days in hospital and whole house caught it. Oof. Yeah, Mimi. That was bad. We can't get their sickness, but they can get ours, is what Tank says. Well, I'm bad then. Oh my gosh, it would be so sad not to get. I know they come. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I told you.
I isolated myself from my family members, even though my husband caught it after, anyways. And Annalise actually was the one that did the best. She maybe had like one day where she was sleeping all day, and maybe, but she was not like me and hubby at all. Yeah, you'll never know. I know. Samantha Ramona does not crochet. She likes to receive crocheted items, but she does not crochet herself.
I learned to knit.
She learned to knit, but she hasn't knit. She hasn't done any of that stuff. No. I caught COVID the first time in Miami airport flying back from seeing my family in Costa Rica. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, it's Ramona. I bet you she typed it in and that came up. Tank. Yeah, my son's boss gave to him and he passed to us. Boss passed away. Oh no, that's sad. I know, Mimi, I was cuddling with her. She hasn't knitted, Samantha. That was many years ago.
I'm too old now.
She says she's too old, which is nonsense. She could pick up the pick up the needles. I mean, we have yarn. That's not the problem.
You think?
And we may just do that because I do want to pick up the knitting needles and I want to knit a little bit more. So I thought about maybe knitting a blanket first or something like that, maybe a lap blanket or something. Maybe practice a little different different knitting stitches, since I have that new book now. Samantha, okay, let me ask her. Ramona, what is your favorite knitting project?
A throw.
A throw. She says a throw, Samantha.
Because I lost
Like
my
a throw.
grandma's that she made me.
Did you hear that? She lost her grandma's throw that she had made her. So that would be something. So maybe I'll do that. My new rescue dog had pneumonia when I got her. So there's that.
Whoa.
Oof. Oof, Sandra. Ouch. Yeah. And she is a tiny little thing. And she is older. So I can see where she is a little bit more susceptible to maybe illnesses and stuff like that. So, yeah, we need to be... I'll see. We'll have to see when I go home. And I will keep you updated on this, on her. I will keep you updated. I will let you guys know. But hopefully... I mean, that would be wonderful if it was a bad cold. Because my gosh, I should have recorded that. I wonder if Annalise did or not. But she had some she could not breathe, and she sounded like she was snoring. I mean, it was
Well,
rough.
look.
And that's why the doctor said, oh, it's, fluid buildup from her CHF, and it's just the time it's coming. It's make sure you make arrangements or get ready. She's going to pass away. And here we are. The noise is gone, but then her breathing is very shallow, very, very labored.
But look at what shape she was in when you got her.
Yeah, but that was years ago. We've had her now for almost 4 years.
It
She was
doesn't
doing
matter.
much better. She was doing much better. But we did get her in really bad shape. But we loved her, and she thrived. She was thriving. She really got better. She is an old woman, Tank. Yes, she is an old woman.
Who?
When it was time for my cats to go, they stopped eating. Yep. Yeah, and that's what today was day 6 without food. Today was day 6 without food, but we did get her to drink yesterday and today. And like I said, she was always having her head above the bowl, and she would just get her lips wet a little bit. But yeah, I think she's on her 9th, Mama Riz. I think she is on her 9th.
Well,
Yeah. We had cats before, and when they were, ghost, she wouldn't wake up. She went to sleep and she just didn't ever wake up again. But Tigger and Morris, they begged to go outside, and then they went into the woods and they just never came back. They went into the woods. Alex the same. Alex, Tigger, and Morris. This was years ago. They wanted to go outside. They went to the woods and they didn't come back. And my husband said that's what they do. They just go into the woods and don't come back. Yes, and Lacey Lavender, she stopped grooming herself, but then we started helping her with that. The doctor said to make it comfortable, to help her groom, to keep her warm, and that's what we've been doing. Yeah. We washed her, kind of like used one of the cat's wipes, helped her with her hair, we brushed her. Yeah, because she stopped doing that. She was just so weak. She couldn't even stand up. And today she was walking toward us, very wobbly. She was very wobbly, but she did walk.
Girl.
She ate a tiny little bit, Samantha. She licked a little bit of the liquid off of her food, and she ate just a little bit. Yeah, she ate just a little bit. My grandma, Tang, not you, Ramona. Yeah, the cat is an old lady. Yes, not Ramona. My grandma always used to tell me, crochet now and do the things while you can. No, you don't know if you can later. Jupiter was sick, cough for 8 months when I adopted him. Poor boy. Oh, yeah, he's such a pretty baby. Yes. And yeah, week from not eating. Yep, she was wobbly, and that's when we got her bowl. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you. And we got her bowl, and she's in Annalise's room because that's where she kind of retrieved to. She doesn't want to be in the living room. She doesn't want to be in the kitchen area. She was in the back of the house, which is Annalise's room, and that's where she's in. Yeah.
She wants to be quiet.
Yeah, she probably got herself a little quiet, and cuddled with Annalise. Yeah, I can't believe cats. I know that cats can do that. Cats can go without food. They can. They don't have to eat every day. Yeah, they can go without food. But 6 days, I thought that was pretty long. That was pretty long.
A
But
human
today
will
was
die
6,
7 days without water and food.
I think it's a
7.
little.
Nope,
Is it
7
7?
days. Because
thought it was-
my aunt died on the 7th day.
Oh. That's sad. He was trying to film a video today. No, you were trying to film a video today, and he wanted to play and started barking at me. I had to delete and record again. I wonder if my grandma knew that maybe I'd get arthritis and hand pain. Oh, so she told you better do it now. Yes. That's wild. I know so little about cats. Yes. 3 days. Sorry. Yeah, I know I thought it was 3 days too with the water. My Gracie doggy is my life. She sleeps like 23 and a half hours a day. Oh, yeah, a dog's life and a cat's life. Isn't it the best? They get to sleep. I know cats sleep, 16, 18 hours a day? They sleep a lot.
Mine
Yeah.
don't.
She's very active, but she does find little hidey spots, and
Oh, I
she
know.
disappears for a while.
She's always
Because yesterday I was kind of panicking because I was in the back room and I thought, did I lock her into that? Did she sneak in there? But no, she was hiding somewhere, because then
Okay.
she just walked up and I'm like, where were you hiding, Luna? She has her hidey holes. She has her spots. All right, let me show you the last word for the night. It's a little hard to say in Deutsch. Let me make sure. Hold on a second. I don't want it to disappear too fast. Okay. All right, there it is. Inspiriert. Inspiriert. It's inspired. That's your last word, Samantha. And I'm so proud of you for sticking around for all the words today. Good job. A human can typically survive for several weeks to a couple of months without food, provided they have access to water. Without water, survival time is drastically reduced.
7 days.
Yep. I've been wearing Gracie in a carrier like a baby. She's my bestie. Oh, so cute. No, she doesn't go outside. She's not an outside cat. No, she's an indoor cat.
Mondo.
She does not go outside. So I don't think she ate anything, because she can only eat the little bits, the Shiba. It has to be the cuts. It has to be the soft word. Mara's word. Inspired. Yes, it is. It is her word, isn't it? She does use that in her chat for the members. Inspired. Yes. Yep, it is.
Yes.
Inspiriert. But we're all inspired, because me even looking at those books today at Barnes and Nobles, it inspired me. You guys inspire me all the time when I see you guys' work, when you post pictures. The Judy Clover Flick, it was you, wasn't it, yesterday, that posted the llama? I think it was her that posted a llama on my and she showed it really quick, and then we got disconnected in the Zoom. Might have them see if she has a bad tooth. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take her in. Yes, Judy says yes, it was her with the little llama. That was so cute. Yeah, maybe a bad tooth. Yeah, she doesn't have many teeth left, but it's a possibility. She was not running a fever. We did check. There was no fever. She was just absolutely lethargic, not talking, and that is so not her. She's normally very vocal. Eyes, she wouldn't open her eyes. She can't see anymore very well. She can hardly see. So her eyes were pretty much closed. But today she walked toward us, and so Annalise got really, really excited. So we have a little hope, but I don't want to get my hopes up too much. Yeah, cats have a few days serious issue like liver failure, hepatic can start in as little. Oh,
Has she been going to the bathroom and peeing?
The last time she went to the bathroom, it was 2 days ago. She had like a very bad. Yeah, it was bad. It was bloody, and then she vomited up some acid, but that was
Is she
it.
peeing?
No.
Her kidneys are good.
Yeah. Made me want to do a little more Christmas crochet, so I made the ugly sweater Christmas beanie. Awesome. That llama was cute, wasn't it? Yes, we are going to go raid Miss Mara. So, yes, I'm so glad you're a member too. I can't wait. So, we're going to have our members meeting on Wednesday. I have to post it, but it's Wednesday evening. And then I want to do the Zoom on Saturdays. Late afternoon, early evening. I have to look at the schedule to make sure I'm not. I thought about doing it like before Wandy on Addicts date night, because I know a lot of my members, we like to go to date night, check him out. So I thought we could then all raid to him. So we'll have to think about that. I have to see. Mary Beth says, I had an older dog who wasn't eating or drinking, and after trying everything the vet recommended, we took her back in, and it was a bad tooth. After they pulled it, she was back to her usual self. Interesting. We'll have to get that checked. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a comment after we leave with those words. There's gonna be this beautiful cake up for grabs next time. The Wednesday is 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central on Wednesdays. It's after Mama G gear.
That's 9 o'clock Eastern
Yes.
time. That's late.
Yeah, but I think Mama G and D, I know D went over this time. She went a little long this time. So I don't know. We'll have to look and see. We'll have to get together and look at the schedule for everyone. Yes. Yep, if you want to drop your channel, type canal just like Janice Erfurt just did. If you want to do that one more time. Hugs and nugs. Yes, nugs. Cynthia. Thank you all so very much. I always have a good time with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get all the shipping stuff ready for you guys. I will email you shipping label information. Yes, 8 p.m. Central on Wednesday. Yes, 8 p.m. Central Wednesdays. And then Saturday mornings, the wrapping it up 1, 2, 3 is at 9:45 Central. And then sometimes I do a members live after, but I'm not going to be able to do it the next 2 Saturdays. So I'm not even going to talk about that because I'm not going to be able to do that. But I want to do the Zoom meeting though. And even maybe it has to be evening time, like later, like we did yesterday. We'll see.
It's time for bed.
Yeah, it's time for bed. There's Mr. Alexa. He just said it. It's 9 o'clock. It's time for bed. Let's go and raid Mara. Do a little Michi raid. Thank you all so very much. As always, take care, stay safe, make good choices, and be kind to yourself and one another. I will see you guys next time. Tschüss. Oops.
Boom, 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 boom.